Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Materia Medica for All. Today we study the drug Cactus Grandiflorus. The common name of this drug is night blooming cereus. If you look closely, the flowers resemble the queen of night, which we commonly refer to as Nishagandhi, but they are not the same. Though both belong to the Cactaceae family, Cactus grandiflorus belongs to the Cereae species and the Nishagandhi, which is called Cactus oxypetalum, belongs to the Epiphyllum species. It is a plant remedy and the mother tincture is prepared from the youngest and tender stems and flowers which are collected in summer. The most important thing to remember about cactus are the 3 C's: constrictions, contractions, and congestions. This runs throughout the remedy. Let us now look at some of the important features of Cactus grandiflorus. Cactus is primarily a heart remedy. Most of the symptoms that we see are due to the cardiac disturbances. They feel as if the heart was compressed or squeezed by an iron hand, as if there is no room for it to beat. Most often, this pain shoots down the left hand and is accompanied with numbness and sometimes with swelling. There are palpitations of the heart which continue day and night, which is aggravated on walking, lying on the left side, and at the approach of menses. The second point, constrictions. Constrictions are felt everywhere, like in the heart, the chest, the esophagus, bladder, rectum, uterus, and vagina. The constriction in cactus is such that the whole body feels as if caged and each wire being twisted tighter and tighter. The constriction of chest as if an iron band prevented normal motion. There is a sensation of tightness and constriction about the head. There is a pain as if a heavy weight is on the vertex, but this is better by pressing hard upon the vertex. Another feature that we spoke about was contractions. There is contraction of circular muscle fibers everywhere, especially in all the tubes and the canals. And these contractions are felt as spasmodic pains. The next important feature is that when these constrictions take place, or wherever these constrictions take place, it is followed by congestion. There is rush of blood to the part with a constriction. There is violent congestion of uterus with constrictions. There is rush of blood to the chest as if the chest was filled with hot gushes of blood with constriction of the heart. And these peculiarities run throughout cactus more than any other remedy. These congestions that are violent, they come on suddenly. There is congestion of the brain, congestive headache that is periodic, right-sided, severe, the throbbing and pulsating type of pain. There is heat in the head from mental exertion. The headaches in cactus are all violent and intense because they are congestive in nature. They often describe their headaches as if their head is being crushed in. The headaches are better by pressure and worse from sound, hearing, talking, or strong light. It is greatly aggravated from hearing voices, and they feel as if the sound goes right through their head. Now looking at the congestion in the chest. The congestion in the chest is so violent that they expectorate blood from the chest. Congestion of the uterus with bleeding. There is metrorrhagia with bearing down pains. Congestion is seen again in the bladder and kidney where the person passes bloody urine. Congestion in the rectum leads to bleeding hemorrhoids. Now we talk about the pains in cactus. All pains in cactus are very violent, no matter in which part of the body they occur. It is very intense and violent. The patient cries out in pain. Such is the intensity of the pain. And these pains are mostly of a clutching, constricting and tearing type of pain. This clutching kind of pain runs throughout the remedy. There is always an idea of clutching. Clutching by word meaning means to grasp tightly. So we have seen earlier, they have the same sensation when it comes to their heart, as if their heart is grasped by an iron hand. They have the same clutching sensation in their chest or in any other organ like the uterus or the muscles, the rectum and the throat. This clutching sensation runs throughout the remedy. Another peculiarity of cactus is 11 o'clock aggravation. It can either be 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. For example, the fever paroxysms, they return at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. All the chest complaints, they come on or are aggravated at 11 o'clock in the morning or at night. And lastly, we see the mental state. The mental state that we see in cactus is mostly of fear and distress. And this comes because of the intensity of their suffering. The patients have never experienced this kind of suffering in their life, and they do not know why they are suffering, and such violent suffering. They fear that they are going to die. There is fear of death. He believes that his disease is incurable, and so much is his suffering that he feels that it will only end with his death. But there is no anxiety of aconite that is seen in cactus. They are not anxious. They have resigned to the fact that this will end in their death. This is, in short, Cactus Grandiflorus. Always remember the 3 C's when you think of cactus: constriction, contraction and congestion. Thank you for watching this video. In case of any suggestions, please do comment in the comment section. Thank you once again.